attack that made headlines last spring. The group of teenage girls in Lakeland, Florida, accused of beating up another girl, capturing it all on videotape. For the first time, the girl who was the victim of that attack is speaking out publicly, and Deborah Roberts is here with an ABC News exclusive. Deborah.
Diane, so many of us saw it. It was a ghastly image which left a lot of people horrified and asking the question, how could young girls be capable of this? You may remember this video seen around the world. A group of teen girls in Florida ambush and attack another, boldly videotaping the beating. The attackers take turns yelling, then punching their victims. That girl in the video is this young woman, 17-year-old Tori Lindsay. Physically, how are you doing?
Good. I'm doing a lot better. The only thing I don't like is when I look to the left, my eye, it's kind of still blurry, but I think glasses can help that.
How about your ears?
My ears are fine. It kind of felt like something was stuck in it after a while, but that went away eventually.
When you think back to that day, is it nightmarish? Can you even go back there?
It's really unreal for me how my friends could turn on my back like that and do that to me, but I just try not to think about it because then it just angers me.
Tori was having trouble at home and living with her 17-year-old friend Mercedes Nichols, whose home was the scene of the attack. On the afternoon of March 30th, she says Mercedes phoned her, telling her to get home immediately. What Tori never imagined is that a group of angry girls awaited her, ready for a fight. What went through your mind? What were you thinking?
What am I going to do? I thought I was going to die, honestly. I couldn't fight back. There was too many of them. So my only thought was just to protect myself and not to hit back and try to move away when they were punching.
Did you have any idea what this attack was all about?
I thought it had a lot to do with jealousy at the time. I didn't have any explanation why, and I really still don't, but I'm hoping to find out. I was thinking, what did I do to them for them to do this to me?
There was a lot of screaming on the tape. The girls were saying that you had done something, that you brought this on yourself.
A lot of it had to do with boys and, rumors that weren't true, but I think they should have asked me before, beating me up over it.
That night, Tori's parents, Talisa and Patrick, got a stunning call from a hospital. Tori had been severely beaten. Talisa stayed with their younger children while Patrick, shaken and angry, rushed to his daughter's side.
I peeked around the curtain and seen a girl laying there in pretty bad shape, and I left the room. I didn't know it was her.
You didn't recognize your own daughter?
Didn't recognize her at all. Then I heard her crying as I was walking out of the room because she seen me. And I went back in and just sat on the foot of the bed and put my arm on her legs. I was afraid to touch her. I was afraid that I would hurt her because she was beat up pretty good.
Patrick and Talisa were outraged, and their torment made worse after seeing their daughter's merciless beating played out on TV and on the web.
I was angry. I was angry. How could somebody do that to my little girl? And how can people walk away and feeling good about it, videotaping and think it's funny and hilarious? It's not funny.
5 girls ranging in age from 15 to 18 were arrested and charged as adults. All have pleaded not guilty. Some of the girls say the ordeal happened in retaliation for Tori's trash-talking and threatening them online. Tori denies that she did.
What they did was illegal and unmentionable, and it was a heinous crime, in my opinion. I just want her to have justice.
If you could say something to these girls, what would you say?
Part of me would want to grab them and hug them, because obviously they're going to be going through a lot themselves, and to see what my own daughter's gone through, I feel anger, but I feel compassion at the same time.
What does it do to your sense of trust when something like this happens?
It knocks it down, and it breaks it apart, and it's hard for me. I get kind of scared when I'm in situations where I don't know certain people, and when I see people fighting, it really angers me.
Does it scare you?
Yeah, because I don't know what's going through their minds and if they feel helpless as I did.
We attempted contacting the 5 girls charged in this case. They have a pretrial hearing coming up, but their lawyers declined comment. Diane, they're facing serious charges, kidnapping, which could carry life in prison.
And for her parents to say they wanted to hug them and find out what had happened there, learn more.
A curious comment. They're reacting like parents.
That's right. And we want to know, as always, what you think, so be